Welcome back, Flare community. Today I'm going to answer the question on everyone's mind. When launch? When Spark? When Moon? I get this question so often that I feel I need to make a dedicated video until we get a more specific date. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but the estimate has not changed. We can expect the Flare network to launch sometime around the end of July. Let's see what Hugo Filion, the CEO of Flare Network Limited, has to say in his most recent AMA.
Just wanted to ask you really quick, how close do you feel like you guys are to launching?
So, out of respect to our engineers, so as to not to not give them a heart attack, I don't give an exact date. Only when you say to someone, "I need you to get something done for this date," it just puts pressure on them, and I don't want them to feel unduly pressurized. Once this network is launched, there's not really much we can do with it after that. If there are things that are problematic, we have to roll out changes across the community, and that is a much harder process than getting it right to start with. So hence I don't want to damage our chances of launching really well. That being said, we don't feel it's very far off.
Nice. That's awesome.
We are obviously gearing up for launch, but it will be done. It will be launched only at the point where we feel that we've passed all safety tests. I suppose a bit like SpaceX, they will announce the launch day roughly, and then they may miss their launch window for various reasons, like the weather or there's a technical problem, and then they reschedule. We're probably not going to do that, but we have a date in mind. We don't necessarily want to put it out yet. As we get sort of close to the launch, we will try to kind of make that very clear. But just to be completely upfront here, it's not actually us that's launching the network. We are simply saying to the initial set of validators on the network, we think that the software that exists is now, in an acceptable shape to launch. Because as a decentralized network from day one, it's really not up to us to just launch it.
Now, he also answers this question again at a later part in the interview. Let's give that a quick listen too.
My final question for some of the DM questions, I know Hugo already somewhat tried to answer it, but I know you can't give specific dates, Hugo, but would it be around June or July that you think that you will launch? Again, it's the launch question.
I'm going to stick to the pinned tweet on our Twitter, which is end of June plus or minus 2 to 4 weeks. So again, like I said, I don't want to give our engineers a heart attack. It's much more important that they get this right than we launch a week or two early. I'm hoping that we are going to be here for 100 years. And the Flare is going to be here for a very long time. So whether we launch in 3 weeks or 6 weeks or some period of time, it's frankly irrelevant.
Now, this was a great AMA hosted by Dogecoin Militia, with prominent guests from the XRP community such as Mickey B. Fresh and Patty XRP. They did a really great job, and lots of information was discussed with this AMA. If you want to view the full video, you can check out Banjo Samurai's channel here, highly recommended, and I will certainly put a link in the description below. So there we have it. And I have to say, I completely agree with Hugo. The network will be launched when it is ready, and not a second before. I see many people demanding answers, furious that they have not yet received their free Spark tokens, bursting blood vessels at the thought of a couple of weeks' delay. If I'm honest, these people come across extremely ungrateful and self-entitled. The launch will not be rushed. As Hugo said, the Flare Network team have complete control over what is being built right now, before the launch. Once the Flare Network launches, changes will be much slower, as they will have to be decided via a governance vote. Why would you not want the launch to have the best chance of being successful and the software as good as it can be before the launch takes place? Please have patience. We are in for a wild ride. Until then, level up your knowledge, sharpen your sword, and prepare for what is about to come. The biggest launch in crypto history. So that's a wrap, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I wish everyone a great day. Until next time, I'm out.